What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Market Monday is the video today. Probably have the most exciting week of Madden content we've gone all year. We got Gridiron Forge bonus today. We got Team of the Week, Season 2, Zero Chill reveal all in one week. It should be a pretty, I'm going to call it hell week really in terms of me uploading a bunch of videos and the content. So much stuff to do. But let's hop into the Team of the Week reveals we just got recently. Mike Rucker, he's actually the first Team Diamond, I believe, to get a secondary card, so that's very interesting in terms of investment for the future. Boomer Esiason, strong arm lefty, not the fastest strong arm quarterback, so I wouldn't really call either of these cards high-end meta cards. Are pretty underwhelming in my opinion. And then the Team of the Week current day kind of set card is going to be George Kittle. Definitely deserving of a card. Unfortunately, only 89 speed. I'd have to think he's probably one of the faster tight ends in real life. I would think his speed would probably be a little bit higher, but 89 speed, solid run blocking. He is kind of he got the Series 1 kind of champion. I think it was 92 overall, so this is a good upgrade from that. And the limited time card, Devontae Parker. This is now 3 straight limiteds that have been really underwhelming in terms of speed. 92 speed just really is not even in like the upper, I mean, it's in the upper threshold, but when you're paying for a limited time card, you need to be paying for high-end stats, in my opinion. He overall just isn't a good card. And actually, this kind of took me by surprise because typically we were supposed to get an overall refresh this actually past Saturday. And you notice we basically goes in sets of 3. So we had 3 Team of the Week limiteds at 95 overall, 3 Team of the Week limiteds at 94, and now this is the 4th week of a 95 overall limited. So I don't know if they're waiting for an overall refresh for Season 2, but we've kind of seen now this is now the 4th week of a 95 overall limiteds and 95 overall limiteds, 94 overall set cards. So now we're gonna hop into kind of a recap of our investments that we did last week. So starting with Team of the Week investing, it was another solid week like week 11. We were picking up Lenny Fournette and Darius Leonard at about, I think it was 43K and under was the set price I made for him eventually. And we ended up selling him about 57 and 58K the very next day. So solid, making about 9 to 10K per card. This week, of course, we don't know. Again, they're going to be 90 overalls. We don't know what cards they are. We don't know what price they're going to be. All we know right now is the buy time is always Tuesday from about 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If I had to guess what the prices are going to be, I think they'll be around 52, 53K. I know that's up from last week, but we could kind of get a training market just rise because of the popularity of the bow nose releases this week. In terms of our limited investing recap, I'm going to go over Team of the Week and limited time cards. JPP, really solid. The target price for him was under 550. I got most of mine for 520, and we ended up selling him for about 640K the very next day and over the course of the weekend. He's even up right now at about a mil. Don't think he sells at that. Probably sells about 800K at most. Kendall Fuller, he was the really good limited time card that dropped on Thursday. We picked him up under 500,000 and we sold I bought a ton of him. I sold them all at 630K, currently at about 650 right now. And then an unavoidable loss, unfortunately, DeAndre Swift. I was actually more worried that Kendall Fuller, they would drop a cornerback bow nose and that would kind of kill his price. I didn't think they'd drop a running back, let alone another Lions running back in the span of 3 days. We got Barry Sanders reveal on Sunday afternoon, and DeAndre Swift was on his way. Buy price for him was under 400K. He was on his way to 500K. He was about 450 right when Barry Sanders gets announced. His price crashes down to 400K. I luckily, and this is a advantage of being in the Discord, I told everyone, yo, let's just sell our DeAndre Swift at 400K. Take the loss, eat it, because Barry Sanders is going to be super cheap from the bow nose promo, and that will pretty much make DeAndre Swift's price unrealistic, unsustainable. So for our weekly profit recap, as well, by the way, pass over Devontae Parker. I think he's going to be pretty cheap. With Season 2 dropping Wednesday, I think he'll be pretty cheap, probably in the low 400s because of his speed, combined with kind of the Wednesday Season 2 reveal and release. I think it will be pretty cheap. So for the weekly profit recap, I've kind of been keeping track of all my kind of investments now per week. Lenny Fournette, Darius Leonard, we made a killing. The limited time cards, awesome. Unfortunately for DeAndre Swift, he kind of killed. We were going to be in that 1.5 mil in terms of my weekly profit for limited time cards. DeAndre Swift, unfortunately, had to ruin the fun, had to ruin the party. Minus 240K for him. But now looking at the bow nose players that we did get today very quickly. You've probably already seen them, but I haven't yet. Barry Sanders, 94 speed. Man, I'm really shocked that Barry Sanders is kind of being an afterthought in the bow nose promo, and he's not kind of a headlining zero chill type promo card, really. Only at 94 overall. Anthony Munoz, one of the best left tackles of all time out of USC. Yuck. But great card. He's now tied for the highest overall with Teron Armstead at left tackle. Dave Robinson, he is a very old school player. I had never heard of him before, but he's honestly a pretty cool card. 91 speed. Of course, Roxanne number 89 at outside linebacker, kind of like Ted Hendricks, you would say. The high 80s, the high 90s, but 94 overall. And then the best card I think of this drop is actually John Lynch. 93 speed, 6'2". Good hit power, good zone coverage. He's actually a team captain. He's the first team captain to get kind of another card. Broncos and Buccaneers team should get 49ers. I mean, he's the damn GM. Give him 49ers, Ken. But John Lynch, really good card. And in terms of when to buy Monos, because I know a lot of people are like, I want to get Bonos player, I want to get Bonos players, I want to get the new ones. I would say at least wait. I know we could be human nature, we could be impatient a lot. At least wait until Wednesday to pick up these Bonos players. Preferably wait until Friday, because the first day, the demand, the hype for all the new Bonos players is just absurd. You can just take a look at last week. Randall Cunningham was about 220k, and now he's at 180. He's basically training discard. So all the new Bonos players, if you want to, of course, if you need them maybe for your Super Bowl run and head-to-head seasons, but I would preferably wait at least till Wednesday. They'll probably be back down to around the 180k. All the Bonos players pretty much have to be the same price because they all require the same cards in the set. So hopefully the Bonos players like Barry Sanders, John Lynch drop a little bit in price. And we actually did see in this first time I've talked about this in a couple of weeks, the trading market the past 2 weeks has risen slightly when the new Bonos cards have been announced and revealed, just because when the new Bonos players go into the reroll, of course, people are going to want to do the reroll. So that's something to keep our eye on. We can't really make any coins off that right now, but it's something to keep our eye on for next week. We kind of been seeing a pattern where trading tends to spike Monday because of the new Bonos players. And some other news, we got our Gridiron Forge 4. Don't know why I was saying Gridiron Forge 3 last week, but Gridiron Forge 4 did drop today. Cam Newton, his about 4th card he's gotten this year. I would consider this almost a flashback Cam Newton. Really awesome card, 90 speed. I wish he was an improviser so he could get gunslinger, but he is a scrambler. And then in terms of kind of a aftermath of the Cam Newton announcement, his flashback 90 overalls up to 243k. If you have this Cam Newton flashback, I would sell it. If you want to actually power up Cam Newton, wait till season 2. We're probably going to be getting an 89-90 power up pass, so you could use that on the Cam Newton. Really shows the secondary upgrade cards are going to be really good investments moving forward. They're a lot more rare than core elite. So, and then in terms of other kind of last second news, 94 Redux this Friday. This was kind of to talk about the overall boost, because we didn't get an overall boost this week, but we still potentially could get an overall boost, kind of refresh to all the content starting Wednesday. And if we do, we will get 94 Redux cards this weekend, or this Friday, I believe. So something to keep your eye on for that. And then in terms of just this week, keep an eye on key dates. We're going to get our Season 2 reveal tomorrow morning. Of course, I'll have a video up right when that gets revealed, talking about its impact on the market, what to do first, and everything. Season 2 launch Wednesday. Potentially could get an odds boost. That's kind of where I think the market is going to take a slight dip. It's where we're really investing. If you actually haven't watched my Zero Chill investment video, it dropped yesterday. I'll put the link into the description. Make sure you watch it. I talk about our buy windows for when we're picking up legends, core elites, all that fun stuff. But in terms of last minute Season 2 prep, because really you're going to start to see a market dip actually Tuesday morning, because when we get all the reveals, we get all the stuff, people are going to start panic. They're going to start to sell a couple players off. So we'll start to see basically the Season 2 market dip start on Tuesday and then fully, take a little bit of a crash on Wednesday. So last minute Season 2 prep, in my opinion. You see the coins in the top right, I have gone fully liquid. I pretty much have 2 DeAndre Swifts that I wasn't able to sell for 400k. A couple of team of the week, or a couple of core elite investments, and I actually didn't even notice I had Devontae Parker. I'm going to sell him off, getting his limited time card. Going to sell him for 5.7. But I just have basically a couple of core elite investments that I've basically held on from Blitz, like Bryce Callahan. But all these other cards, basically, I'm just going to throw in like team builders. And then the only actually investment I have currently still in my binder is Kyler Murray from Blitz. I've always said, and really this week, him and JJ not getting a card for team of the week kind of just, it really shows to me, it shows more than them actually getting cards, that they are basically going to be getting some type of Christmas card. Love their investments even more. Kyler Murray, of course, under 20k. Justin Jefferson, I'm now targeting under 10,000 coins. But last minute Season 2 prep, just get fully liquid. What I mean by that, just get the most coins, have no investments, because you want to have as many coins going into Season 2, going into Zero Chill, so you can make coins, make some investments, pick up some new players when they're maybe a little bit cheaper than they are right now. But that's going to be all for Market Monday video. I'm going to have a plethora of videos coming out in the next few days. Of course, I'll have videos recapping Season 2 revealed, Team of the Week. No money spent. I know we've taken a little bit break, but there hasn't really been much to do. I've just basically been selling off cards. That will be Wednesday, but Zero Chill reveal, Zero Chill market, bunch of videos dropping in the next couple of days. But this is all for Market Monday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Link to Discord is in the description below. And until next time, peace.